What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for the next episode of This War of Mine. I'm pretty impressed by this game so far. It's actually an entertaining game, especially given the random variables you can have in the game that just change things around. Oh look, we got the trader again. I may just kind of take the bad deal with him. The reason being is that means that I can then go out and scavenge instead of like having to trade tonight, which is what I was going to do. If I could turn some of that liquor into maybe some componentry, we'd be in a better situation. We've got enough bullets to last a while. We've got pretty much everything we need right now. But getting ourselves water has remained like that one thing that we've just been having a lot of trouble doing. I'll probably go... We've only got 7 bullets left. Oh, I thought we had a lot more bullets. Ooh, okay, we might not make it after all. That's disappointing. Where did my liquor go? There it is. Can I get like one of those and then just as many components as you want to load on me? Wow, man, you are becoming an extortionist over time. Get rid of the guitar because we're obviously not going to use it. Can probably drop a couple of those too. I know I'm getting a bad deal right now, so don't tell me in the comments. I know how it works. You all explained it to me, and I did read the comments below where you said that the later into the game, the worse deal you get from Franco. But for right now, I'm trying to do basically anything that keeps me from having to go out and scavenge tonight. Oh, sorry. Was there one too many? What happened? Okay, so now we've got components. That's not too terrible. I mean, it's not the best trade ever, but it's not miserable either. I mean, I'm not feeling upset about it. I haven't found componentry anywhere else. That's the truth of the matter, is I've been having a lot of trouble finding componentry. So if I can come across componentry just out and about while we're running around, I would rather do it that way. I think... Let me see if I can... Maybe our saw is more valuable than just trading the component parts of a saw. That's what I'm wondering right now. Here, you go back down to there. You're going to have to cook us some meals. So make us 4 meals. You go up here and see if maybe we can get a better deal on a saw than we can on... I'm testing something out right now. I'm going to see if maybe the trade value on a saw is a lot more. We should bring a lockpick the next day if we wanted to raid that house too, considering we were able to sneak straight through the front door. So we need 2 components. There's something in here that doesn't take components. The axe. It takes 4 weapon parts. Okay. Well... I think I'm going to make some saws. I'm not going to trade off food right now because I don't know exactly when the game's going to end. I know it's got to be like sometime soon. But at the same time, I don't want to like hedge my bets and like screw up and do something stupid, so... I am sort of known for doing dumb shit on the internet. It's kind of the point of my channel. I do dumb stuff, terrible things happen, and then everybody gets mad at me. That's how the Nerd Castle works. That's just like the rotation of things that happen around here. Let me see what I can trade a saw for. Alright, so she's back in bed now. Let me see what a saw trades for. Nothing special, but not bad either. But those all count as interesting. Okay. Okay. I want to take that house really, really badly. To be honest, the one with the deserters in it. I would really, really prefer it. Sincerely. So what I may do is bring a lockpick and a crowbar the next time. We'll try and jack somebody the next time that we're there to get what we want out of it. I've memorized the patrols anyways. But I would like to get his componentry. So if I can trade maybe an axe for whatever I can get out of there. Yeah, that seems like a decent plan. I mean... I'd rather change, actually, I'd rather trade like some saws or something. No, that's not going to work. Wow, the axe is actually fairly valuable then. Trading off axes might not be a bad idea. I would actually like water more than I would like those. So if I can get some water out of that, that would be great. A lockpick would have been cool too, but I know I'm holding my breath right there. Extra fuel? Nice. Get as many things as I can out of here. It's becoming less and less likely that we're actually going to need like half the stuff that's laying around the house now, because I bet we've got like 4 days left. They keep saying that UN peacekeepers are coming in, so why worry about it? Go away! It's funny how he doesn't take a hint when you close the door. Can lock myself outside. Can I just like leave forever and never come back like Way of the Samurai? I always thought that was hilarious at the beginning of Way of the Samurai, how you could just like walk down the train tracks and never come back. Beat the game like 4 minutes in. I always thought that was clever. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Anton, you better get up, buddy. We don't got much time left. We do have componentry, though, which is great. So we might consider maybe upgrading the cookery station, possibly. Or maybe just making some more bullets might be the better call. If we can defend ourselves for a couple more days, we're like out the other end of this horrible, horrible experience. So, yeah, make 11 bullets. Who cares? Make yourself some bullets. Okay, and so Anton now... You go back over here, eat your meal, and then we'll see what we need in order to upgrade this so that it uses less materials. What's it going to take us? So 4 more wood in order to make this work. It prepares cooked food more efficiently and saves fuel. Alright, I'm hoping it lowers actually the water values that you require, but I'll take whatever in this case. We're making bullets down here, so that should be 11 more bullets will put us up to 18 if I'm correct. How many bullets do we have left? 14, 15, oh wow, actually we're going to have quite a few. We're going to have like 20 bullets, which should be enough to hold off like a few more raids, honestly. The raids do get pretty bad, but they haven't really been that much to worry about since the crime outbreak for us. That's really the point that I'm forced to concede, is that after the crime outbreak, it's not actually that bad, but in quick, rapid succession, like boom, 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 ugh, it's awful when you're getting raided every single night for like a week. It's hard to survive that. Like, every night you've got to be bringing home, like, medical supplies, bullets, all kinds of stuff. Otherwise, you just aren't going to make it. Okay, so there we go. We get the bullets made. So that's a plus. The ruined villa, I am still just sort of fascinated with, and so I think I may still go with it. We'll leave them to guard. I would take Anton, since he's, like, less valuable than Bruno, but he can't carry as much, which always makes me worried. I don't think this is going to be a scavenging run anyways. I think this is going to be like a hit-em-up run, where we kill as many people as possible and then we come back. Let's go. Hopefully they don't hang out on that balcony. I think all the patrols reset at the end of the day, so we should be alright. He's kind of slow, though, too, which is disappointing. Oh, wow. Now they're all actually, like, wandering around. They did leave the door open, but I'm going to try and loot this real fast. They aren't moving around, so... Oh, go upstairs. Go upstairs. I saw a guy turn around and come this way. If I can whack somebody now, I would really prefer it. Here, go get in the shadows real fast. Anton doesn't seem like a killer to me. Just doesn't seem like a killer. Maybe I'm wrong. I could be totally and completely wrong, but he just doesn't strike me as that sort of individual. Neither did Bruno, and neither did Marco, and neither did Pavel, to be honest. It was just kind of like one of those things that ended up happening. Alright, so now he'll come investigate that. Hopefully we'll get him before anybody else comes back this way. It does make a lot of noise, though, when you blaze somebody, so... Oh, shit. No, run away, you weakling. That only did half of his health? Oh, dude. What are you doing, man? Alright, I'm never bringing Anton again. Anton, you're the worst. I don't like you anymore. Thanks for wasting my night. You... That was it, huh? Just clock? Like, oh, man. Alright, we're never using Anton to scavenge again. Anton's the worst. Never mind. He's got old man strength. We can't have that. I mean, he brought back something, but it kind of sucked for us. Never mind. I need to take people who are, like, ready to murk. Ready to take people out. Ready to, like, take people off the slate. Lady, are you, like, back up and running yet? Or, like, what's going on here? Alright, well, guess what your job is? Your job is to run around and, like, fix things now. Wow, I am so disappointed about the fact... You hit him in the head with a crowbar and it didn't do anything, man. How do you lose with an advantage like that? I'm not trying to be a dick right now, but seriously. You had a crowbar, and you had the jump on him, and you hit him in the head one time, and then he was just like, what was that, a flea? Barely took off half his health, dude. Oh, man. I'm hoping he's not as bad at killing people. If he's bad at killing people, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're never gonna get anything done around here. Sigh. I suppose I'll have her craft something right now. Disappointment. Thy name is Anton. More water filters! Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Hold on. Maybe I should bring an axe the next time I murder somebody. I'm gonna bring an axe next time. Just see if that gets the job done. Do we have an axe right now? I know we... Oh, no, we traded it. That's right. So make another axe over here first. Make us an axe. There we go. We'll make one more axe. And if we can murder some people, then we might actually accomplish something around here. But we need to kill all those guys in that house. Otherwise, this is not doing it for us right now. This is not doing it for us. Every now and again, I've noticed this thing about commentary, and this used to happen when I was on stage too. My lead singer used to say this always happened. Like, you get like weird gas bubbles while you're just like sitting there. It's not, I don't even know how to describe it. They're not like belchy things, but it's just like you swallow air or something along the way. It's odd, and I don't know how to describe it. Oh, good. Children are here. Well, she's good with children, so maybe she can make like magic happen or something. Maybe she can trick them coming in like Hansel and Gretel style, then we can eat them. Hello again, we are hungry. I don't have anything. Like, what do you want to do? I wish we could have helped those children. Yeah, well, wish in one hand and shit in the other. Let me know which one fills up first. We'll go back down here and finish off our filters. My old man used to say like the censored version of that one all the time. It sticks with me this day. It's like, yes, that is what it is to be a realist in this life. Go ahead and make ourselves some more agua, just in case. Okay, so he's back up and ready to roll. And I clicked the wrong person again. Put you back to bed so that maybe we can get warmer in here. We only need the one fuel, so that sounds good. You go over here and handle that. Yes, that's perfectly fine. And in 5 hours, we should have some more water to keep ourselves fed for a bit. I do need Bruno to cook 4 more meals. But I think... I mean, it's got to be coming to a close pretty soon, I think. I mean... I don't know why the game would bring it up if it wasn't. Got 12 right there. We should be able to get enough water together tomorrow to make this happen. We'll have 8 more water now, and then we'll probably be able to reload those so that the next day we have a bit more. It'll probably be okay. We just need to stay in front of our component needs, and we should be alright. We also need the next raid to go really, really well. I don't know if arm strength is determined, like how much damage they deal is determined by their max carrying weight. That seems probable. It seems like that might be a thing. Like essentially their carry weight is like their rough strength modifier for when they hit things. But like hitting somebody like that was not the way to go. And I don't think we could have kept on him either. He had an assault rifle and I wasn't looking to get pistol whipped to death tonight. I'm not trying to die an old violent man death right now. Okay, you got that. You eat that. Everybody else been fed. Look at that. She can be spry when she knows she's getting fed. You see her slide down that ladder? Yeah, she's not fooling me. She's not sick. She's fine. She's fine. We haven't been raided in forever, too. You heard what the military did in Gravia. Gravia makes me hungry. It makes me think of biscuits and gravy. Maybe that's just because I'm like a fatty. That might be it, too, where I'm just like, ah, biscuits and gravy. You ever have like a breakfast that just ruins the rest of the day for you? You eat so much sausage and so much bacon and so much like honey and biscuits. So many just like random things that for the rest of the day you're just like, I can't talk. Come back. I can't talk right now. Come back later. I am too full of delicious victuals. I have too many amazing things in my stomach right now to talk. I wish that you could set up like jobs so that they would just do things when they were ready to go. Like if there was any node here that, like why would you hold back on purifying more water? You know, you might as well just, no, go back over there. You change that. Right this second. Okay, well, right in the next 5 or 6 seconds so we can have more water tomorrow. If we don't get more water, we're in trouble. It is sad that we couldn't help those hungry children. We had food. I would have given them normal food. We're on the back end of the game now. I know I keep saying that. It's probably going to backfire on me. The game's going to last to like day 70. There's going to be a ceasefire, but it's not going to be anything real. It's going to be kind of like It's going to be like Korea and the United States, just in perpetual war for like the next 25 years. Not really shooting each other, but not making peace either. I don't know what I should do right now. I kind of want to keep working on the ruined villa, but there's a lot of people there. Rebel militiamen. Let's go to the shelled school. It's a turtle school. Schools in a half shell. Turtle power. It says they'll trade with me, but I'm not even going to risk it. I'm just going to bring stuff with me, and we'll just like make it work, I guess. Just in case we have to twerk it for bourbon while we're out here. That is the most ridiculous song I've ever heard, by the way. There was a song on the radio for a while called Twerk It for Bourbon. I don't know if that was like an international release. But it was definitely a Bay Area classic, I say, roughly. So is anybody going to try and murder me? These people are arguing that it's not right to kill people or something. I think there was a guy that'll trade with you up on the top floor. I'm not going to break the door open right now. We are to protect people, not harm them. Okay, so I'm going to assume. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt right now. Are you a bad guy? Stop. This school is held by Vicini militia. We can trade. Okay, what do you have? They're going to murder me, are you? God, I get nervous. Anytime somebody got a firearm and it's just like in my direction, I'm just like, nah. Nah. Well, here, I'm going to wait and see if he goes somewhere else. And if he goes back into his room, I'll probably try and go upstairs or something. I don't know. Is he going to get mad if I go up here? I'm afraid to try anything in this game. He does have a gun, which is worrying to say the least. And I don't know if his compatriots downstairs are friendly or not. This could be all bad for us if I play this wrong, but we could get some components too if I play it right. Or some gun bullet part things, but obviously I can't do much with those unless I get some components first. There are a lot of propaganda leaflets. One of them, there's a symbol of a plane symbol and a message. Do not approach international aid drops. It may be dangerous. Report all drops to the nearest militia outpost. So they do that on purpose so that civilians don't get the aid that they need, and so that they can pick up the supplies and use them to continue the war effort. Okay, so he's not okay with that. How he knew we were up on the roof, though, I'm not sure. He just did, I guess. Said, if you don't want to trade, just beat it. I could just murk him. But, you know, there's like a million people here. And I feel like if I kill him... So, can you sneak? How are you at sneaking? Don't try this again. You're bad at sneaking is what we took from this right here. You were very, very bad at sneaking. That guy's coming up here to check a noise. Honestly, not looking good for us right now. We definitely can't exit across the other way of the map, so... What is that guy doing? That guy's kind of creepy. He's got like a scarecrow thing going on. Looking pretty hostile in all honesty. Definitely looking like they're not friendly. That guy's gonna walk back that way. I'm gonna go down this way. I don't know if there's any way to deal with this guy in here, but my guess is that they are not friendly. I mean, she looks like she might be friendly. They're all trying to murder me. This guy's just sitting here threatening walls now. I'm gonna break this thing down. Don't mind me, guys. I gotta come back with something, otherwise people get angry at me. There we go. Not too terrible of a run. Not too great of a run either, but we'll make do. We shall make do, my friends. We can have unsuccessful runs at this point. If it was like day 4 and something went wrong, I'd be like, my bad. But we're basically out the other end right now, hopefully. Okay, he says he had a really good haul, but I don't think that he actually did. It was mostly just like useless crap that we can't use. Okay, and so it's time to put everybody to bed. She's now slightly wounded, but she's also hungry. Let's put everybody over to here. Have everybody go to sleep, and then she's going to swap out these filters, and we'll do the exact same things that we do every day. We'll channel our inner Pinky in the brain. The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world. I miss good cartoons. I mean, there are good cartoons right now. There's Adventure Time. There's SpongeBob. But frankly, I think like the late 90s, early 2000s were like the time for animation. You had, I mean, Gendy Tartakovsky was killing it up on Cartoon Network. You had just so many good cartoons coming out during that time period. It was amazing. You had Johnny Bravo, Ed, Edd n Eddy. You had Dexter's Lab, which was the quintessential king of all things. You had just all kinds of cool programs. And if you were in the late 90s, you were probably in the early 90s too. So there's Ninja Turtles back then, G.I. Joe. Had yourself a little bit of the Transformers action. I was on the earlier end of the 90s, I guess, but I remember the cartoons from Saturday mornings. I did not select you even once. Not even a single time did I select you and tell you to get out of bed. Did I? Did I click him? I feel like I messed up. I probably did. Let's go stoke the flames a little bit. We only need a little bit of heat. We don't need a ton. That should get us up to 14 or 15 Celsius maybe. There we go. Now we're good. Everybody's happy again. Everybody make with the happy. Our supplies are looking a little skimp. We have snow, just in case you want some snow. 21 bullets in case people try and come at us so we can be like, hey bro, what you doing? Why are you trying to ride out on me right now? And we can be like, pucka, 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 and get all up in somebody's business with the baka, baka, daka, daka. I mean, we have, who knows how many, we haven't killed anybody. That's one thing that disappoints me is I wish that when you held off raiders, it says that we used bullets to hold them off, so I'm assuming we're shooting people. Shootings tend to be fairly fatal in situations where emergency aid is not readily available, and so I figured there would be like bodies around that we could loot, but I guess not. Maybe that would be overpowered. I've played horribly, and we're still coming out the other end pretty much fine. Let's go check the radio. See if Cuba Gooding's got anything for us. Let's see, upcoming days are quite cool. Classical music. International peacekeepers. Confirmation that peacekeeping forces are en route to Bagoran. Ceasefire any day now. Alright, well, I hope we make it out the other end of this. It would suck if we don't. To come this far and still die would be pretty awful. It'd be a downer. Be a definite downer. So now that we have that, we actually can't swap out filters on anything else. Let's come back over with Bruno. At the bus station, I learned from the other commuters that we were under siege and no bus towards my home would leave. I was shattered. If it wasn't for me, my friend would have left the town and gone abroad to her aunt, but I'm convinced her to stay. Now I don't know if she's well. I haven't heard from her since the siege began. Alright, well, I think we should be able to survive this. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad right now. Things are bad, but they could be a lot worse. I'm not going to cook food actually right now. I think we ate yesterday, so we'll go every other day. Just to stretch out the supplies a little bit further if we can. I wonder... I've got to find a... I mean, I wish there was more safe spots to scavenge, but it seems like as you get further into the game, everything pretty much just gets camped out on. Like, it seems like every single location has like 100 armed people in it just hanging out. Just being like, hey, you looking for some scrap? Like, you got nice lips. You'd be like, oh, man. That's nice of you to say, but seriously, it makes me uncomfortable. You have to point the gun at me when you compliment me? Is that like a normal thing in Pagoran? Is that how these sort of things happen? Alright then. I suppose that I will just let it go. I'm waiting for the end of the day to come, but honestly, there's nothing else for us to really do, so I think I might as well end it. Just kind of speed this thing along. Might only have like one more night of equitable scavenging to do, so let's go for it. In this case, we can put everybody back on guard duty, because, meh, why not? And what do I want to raid? So there's weapons over here. The shelled school was an undeniably bad idea. The small apartment building might be worth a go. Garage might be worth a go. pretty much hit all this stuff. The quiet house we're not completely done with, but I guess I'll go with the apartment building one more time. I'm not really confident that I can make any of this work, but we'll go ahead and try it. We'll see what we can do in that moment, I guess. We will do our best. So we've got a guy right there. Is this where Pavel got killed? I think this is where Pavel got killed. We've already looted a lot of stuff, but not quite everything yet. Alright, so now the goal becomes don't get caught. Pavel's dead body's still over there. Apparently they haven't felt the need to scrape him up off the concrete yet, being the lovely individuals that they are. It looks like there's another hidey hole right there. Is anybody running around up here? Thought I saw somebody, but yeah, there's that guy right there. But as I recall, you may not actually be able to get him to come all the way down here. If we can take him, I would love to. There's also the possibility that we might wind up dead, but I can't bait him over this corner properly. Like, he won't come over here. Like, he always stops right there, and there's nothing you can do about it. And now he's gonna read a book right in front of me, because that's what people do when they hear noises. They go stand in the darkness and they read books. I would love to hatchet this guy. I think that would be a good plan, and it would make me feel happy because he's the one that killed Pavel. He does have a shotgun though, so that might not work out for me. Wonder if I should try it. Yeah, get him. Get him. Hopefully nobody else comes running. Gotta watch out for that shit. Alright, so that's one down. We got revenge for Pavel. We saved him. Well, we didn't save him. Never mind. That's a terrible way to put it. But we murked a guy. That's pretty cool. I mean, he finally put his hand in cold water. I mean, that's a plus, right? I mean, you made it out of the other side of the war. You can be like, oh yeah, dude, I was a tomahawk badass. I took out hella people. I got wild. I got crazy up in there. It was like wild and crazy kids. You know, it was like Nickelodeon in every single room. I was like, ah! Just taking people out. Mean mugging. I'm probably just going to watch out for anybody else trying anything crazy while we're in here. Grab the tobacco. Was there anybody coming this way? There's the possibility, though, that he might come down, which makes me worried. What is that? Looks like there's just like a shutter or something flapping up there. I'm not sure. Well, we can go look. Nobody's seen our dead guy yet anyways. I should probably close the door, right? Probably a decent plan, huh? Anything up in here that looks useful? What's this? Okay, so yeah, it's just a shutter flapping. So that's not a big deal. I'm gonna check this cabinet over here. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I suppose I could get started on this and just see what's in here. Looks like gunpowder. Okay. Oh, I brought a saw with me? Yeah, I'm the guy. I am the guy right now. I'm so stoked that that's there. We'll probably come back and raid the entire place in just a little bit. It's revenge for Pavla. Gotta do what you gotta do for the homies. This is my version of pouring one out. Just make him feel a little bit better. Oh my god, there's like a Tommy gun in here? Oh my god. Okay, so there's all kinds of goodies up in here. Hold on. Hold on now. Let me see what I can get rid of. Oh my god, it's like raining sideways outside right now. It's bad. And it wasn't even like that a second ago. It's a very strange situation to be in. I'm gonna ditch the sugar and take the liquor. There we go. Not a bad run for us, all things considered. I mean, is there anything in here? No? Okay. I don't really care. We're probably going to come back for another run in just a minute, but for right now, it is still possible that we might get DACA'd, so I'm going to keep my head down and just sort of move slow. It doesn't look like there's anybody down in here, so it might be worth it to just get the hell on out of here. I mean, we got a bunch of stuff out of that run that we can trade into better things, so that's good. Managed to take that guy out, lickety-split. He begged for his life after he executed Pavel on the spot. What's up with people in doing that? That's just like, it makes no sense to me. That mentality makes no sense to me. How are you going to kill somebody, cold blood, like right there, just bap, right in the face. No second chances, no, like, you know, he hadn't stolen anything from you yet, and you still killed him. And so now you're going to beg for your life when I come to, like, get my revengeance? Come on now. Come on now. Does that seem right to you? I don't mean to sound like Early from Firefly, but it's like, does that seem right to you? I think this is more than likely where I'm going to break off the episode. We're doing pretty well right now. I'll probably go on a trade run tonight. If the war doesn't end fairly shortly, we're going to need to get ourselves some more supplies in order to keep ourselves taken care of. I will see you all there. My name is Splattercat. Thank you for joining me here at the Nerd Castle for the next episode of This War of Mine. Hi-do, everybody.